Well, I guess we'll take a stab at it. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Robbie Sucks. Today I'm going to try to reinforce those pinch welds on the engine bay. I'm actually using my dad's old welder for this. Good one, people. So, yeah. We'll see how this works. It's old. I also haven't welded in a while, and I know I gotta clean up the area a bit, but I gotta find a good ground. This could be either really, really cool or really, really disastrous, and then we're gonna do a lot of grinding and re-welding again. So I am super excited to see how this goes. Alright, first try run with Dad's old welder. Not doing so great. You can see here, these welds, it's having a hard time finding continuity. I did grind down here, you can tell where I ground and got the bare metal shown, but I'm going to have to go back to the ground and maybe just grind again and just keep grinding. So, we're a little bit better. Let me zoom in there for you. But it's still terrible. This is... Don't worry about that little guy. Yeah. Okay, so after turning up the wire feed, changing the tip out, and then turning up my voltage, we have now got a cleaner bead. Also, Martin came to help, but he's leaving now. Okay, so now I've kind of filled in some of these pinch welds here, and I've got more metal sitting in these. Just popped a little couple beads in there, just burt, and then grinding it down, and it's going to give a little more stability on these weak points on this frame here. And then we grinded this up a bit, kind of see that we've got a lot more metal in that groove than what we had originally. So we're I'm okay with this. I'm alright with this. We're gonna keep playing with it. It took me a while. This is old. This, like I said, this is my dad's old welder. It seems to be pretty good, but just getting the right wire speed and then the right voltage or wattage is kind of a task. But yeah, as of right now, mission success. More metal.
Several days later.
Alright, it's time for the next side. Time for us to try to hit some welds on this. You guys take a look here. You can see we have gotten some metal, and I was able to kind of, you know, whatever this is, just terrible welds. But we're gonna clean it up and actually see how much has made contact and how much is just like stray arcing. Okay guys, so I went back through, I ground it down and got better contact, and I was actually able to get some better beads on here. Again, this is just, you know, level 1, I think at a feed rate of 6 on the MIG welder. And it was actually able to, I guess, kind of work in sync, especially on the sheet metal here. But this is looking a lot better. I'm gonna grind it up. I'm pretty much done with this after this grind, because this is just supposed to be, you know, quick little like tacks to give it more reinforcement here, and then we're gonna blend this up and see how that looks. So here's our polished up area here. You see we got a bunch of metal contact now, reinforcing these welds here, and then we did our pinch welds up top, put some extra metal in there to help reinforce, and just little bap, 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 little blips on it. If I was able to get a solid bead, then I would just beat it in there. But all I needed was just to tighten these pinch welds up and make sure that it's not flimsy, add more rigidity to the frame. That's all we're doing. Well, that's gonna do it for today's episode of Robbie Sucks. I think I've got a lot to learn in the welding front. Again, using my dad's old welder. I do want to do a lot more welding, and I know that in the near future, hopefully I get the chance to do more. I know I have some projects coming up where I have to weld, so kind of excited to see how that turns out. But other than that, I got to accomplish what I needed to get accomplished on this and just reinforce those pinch welds and those seams, especially on the front here. Next stop for Integra, I believe it's going to be body work, and then we'll get it up on some jacks, remove what we can from the undercarriage, take the exhaust all the way out, and then get ready to possibly start making markings for rear diff mounts, which pretty excited about, and take care of some of those ugly dents that you see down the side of this. But as always, guys, it's okay to suck. Just don't give up. I love ya. Like, subscribe. Keep coming back for more Robbie Sucks. And if you want to support the channel, hit up RobbieSucksStore.com, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Somebody hit my truck.